I just came back from a glorious walk right now. And I think it's about that time to get busy and throw down. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. This is actually a request that somebody made a few months ago. I know it was a while ago. Um, I don't know if many of you were present, but I did the soulmate breakthrough ritual. I did a very powerful soulmate pick a card reading, and someone had requested if I can do a career reading of the same nature. And so I wanted to do that right now. Um, Once again, these readings are timeless. So you can watch the same reading as much times, choose different piles to get different messages. You can watch any of these pick a card readings, which are in a playlist, and these are public. So you don't have to be a part of a membership to watch them. Just letting you know. Um, I feel very powerfully that this is going to hit. And I think the timing of this is actually legit. The moon is in Capricorn, and this is really giving you a feel of the direction you're taking the legacy of your character. Imagine you've leveled up a new version of yourself and you're getting ready to understand where to take that. Maybe up until now you've had an idea, or maybe you knew, but now you're coming into more real understanding of what to bolster about what you know or to put you in the know. Okay. And thank you all for your wonderful comments. Um, yeah. Shout out to Spacebug. The chat has spoken. Shout out to Aquarian Essence that manifested me right now. And the rest of you who manifested me right now, we are 17 degrees Capricorn. I literally feel like a flight attendant right now. The sun is 22 degrees next to Jupiter at 22 degrees, traveling with Jupiter. We have the moon at 17 degrees Capricorn. We're going to have a pretty rocky flight. And yeah, as we tour through the Isis Decan, you want to brace for a lot of magic and synchronicities and the power of this set of degrees, which is the Venus Decan, unironically the top model. Second decan Capricorn is the decan of the top model. What is very interesting about that is 10 to 20 degrees Cap is Isis, and then 23 to 24 is Osiris. So for those of you on that journey or connecting with that, it's good insight to know. It's not limited to those degrees. So when I say these degrees, I don't want you to think that it's just that, but that's just, some insight. All right. So glad we're able to mirror each other. I'm glad I brought y'all into my sphere and I am in your sphere. So yeah, yo. Um, Once again, these readings are timeless. And at the end of this pick a card reading, if any of you would want a card, I'm pulling from the Demon Slayer deck, by the way. So we going in. These are just 22 major arcanas, no minors. So if you want a super condensed personal message about your career, join the queue. It is not necessary though. You don't have to get a live reading. This is just if you want a more personal message. And on top of that, um, yeah, most people who don't pay for a reading usually piggyback and gain messages from people who did get a reading because we're not really separate. So a message someone else gets could be for you too. Some of you are collective like that. 22 degrees Cap would be Osiris. From the degree range, it's 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Yeah, that entire range. Now, this is based on certain calculations from one person's insight, and I understand people have so many different insights, so that's why I don't take that religiously, like it's that and only that. So just keep that in mind. But that's what I've researched. um Outside of that though, yeah, this is very, very powerful once again. um Wait, is there anything else I wanted to say about the? Yeah, these are timeless. You can watch these anytime, and there's a playlist for them. Shout out to Infinity Gang. Okay. Infinity Clan Gang. I'm gonna just throw this up like effortlessly. I really like the one link though. This is kind of like Infinity Clan. All right. I'm pretend that's not stupid, but like, yeah. Um, Shout out to my infinites and my infinity ears. A lot of this understanding and elevation of your direction is coming like, and I love that you posted this. It's coming like breaking through an egg, breaking through that pressure, breaking through those ceilings. So you have to understand, as pioneers and representatives creating this new world, you are shattering the ceilings of people before you and around you who truly genuinely believe that there's only a certain limit to what you can accomplish. This is beyond them just projecting insecurities of what they feel is possible, which is comical. You're not even really here. But a lot of what you're getting ready to step into as you move over this Pluto Aqua is going to potentially infuriate and make and frustrate many who feel like you only exist in some box with rules and whatever that they feel govern this existence. And then there's you, infinite in every way. The only difference between you and those people is that you honor the limitless nature of your spirit, where they just left it dormant. They don't even believe in themselves. So, there they go, projecting or trying to at least bring the vague notion that there's only so much you can achieve. I'm not telling you to aim for the stars and land on the moon. Um, in understanding what you're capable of over the next 24 hours, it's very important that you don't shortchange yourself based on expectations of others. Okay. Classic example of this is a Capricorn signature. So, for those of you who have your moon 10 houses from your sun, like you have a closing square in your chart, that's the legacy of your sun moon signature. One of the most classic examples of this, in fact, one of the most legendary examples of this is Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West. Pisces moon, Gemini sun. He's a Capricorn signature. And for all of you like that, whether you have the signature or not, this is someone who perpetually was told, oh, you're this. Like, you shouldn't even be aiming for here. But the whole time he knew that he meant to not only be there, but to transcend. Imagine if Kanye West never became a rapper because he listened to other people who told him you should just be a producer, or a fashion designer because he should have just stayed a rapper, or the president, or a Nazi sympathizer. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't be a Nazi sympathizer. No, I'm just joking. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. Some people will try. Anyway, yes. Um, Shout out to Alexis. All right, the celestial Alexis. And shout out to Cosmic Origins. So, this is really, really important because in embracing your own potential, you have to remember that no one defines that but you. And so, relative to that, no. And so, relative to that, um, you're going to have the opportunity to really, maybe some of you for the first time, and this will require with the Aries energy being selfish as well. Maybe some of you for the first time ascending beyond your limits and truly feeling deep within your core that there is nothing that you need outside of yourself. I think it's easy to understand that as a concept and a positive thing that you say. No way. That's wild. And a positive thing that you say. But I feel like, especially with this Capricorn, specifically if you want deets, like when the moon actually starts that 270-degree angle, that's when it completes 22 degrees Capricorn. That's gonna happen today, I think. Yeah. This is gonna feel real. you're actually applying and using this in ways that pretty much revolutionize your entire concept of your own conscious being. But I'm talking to infinity heirs and infinites. You've been known this. So, like, I'm not necessarily going to patronize you like you're just coming into the glory of your splendor. I think, like me, you're more, I'm not going to say you're struggling, but I think you're challenged by learning to integrate that in a society and world of people who both acknowledge or do not acknowledge that. Synchronicity, gang. Shout out to Iconic. Okay. Yes, I love that. I've been crazily aware of just existing. It's just taking us back to the basics and the originals where the supernatural is present in the mundane. All right. I think I've done enough talking. Um, if you're ready for this very timeless career breakthrough, what makes this a ritual is just participating in it. I'm going to pull 7 cards and I just saw the 7-Eleven. I'm going to pull 7 cards and you can choose between one of these 7. Here's how this is a ritual though. Gifts come with responsibility. So if you pick more than one pile, I want you to realistically ask yourself, if each pile was a job, would you pick up 7 jobs? 'Cause some of you would. And some of you would be a boss in all of them. You probably incorporate them into your umbrella corporation, right? Or are you going to focus hard on one career? Because we're not even talking about a job. If each pile was a path down your career, would you be ready for the burden of 5 different careers? Because some of you will. On top of that, gifts come with responsibility. Gifts come with responsibility. On top of that, okay, you may pick a pile, you may pick a card, pick a card, pick a card. 7 times 2, 7 times 3. I might be able to do through. Oh, all right. I'm going to do. No way. All right. 7 times 3 is 21. So I'm going to do 3. Wow. If it's possible, I'm going to do 3 cards per pile. So relative to the pile, um, you might pull a card, right? You might pull a card and another pile resonates with you. And if that's the case, then go with the pile that resonates with you. Like if you chose pile 1 and 2 and only pile 7 is resonating with you, go with that. If you chose pile 1 and pile 1 resonates with you, go with that. So the picking of the pile is more of an intuitive exercise. It doesn't necessarily have to be the right pile. I think this is a common misconception. The reason why you'll pick a pile and it's super accurate is because your intuition is on point. So like you know, but you can also look as the pile you pick as the message that you're looking at right now. All of them can be for you. So it's not necessarily like one pile is wrong and the other pile is right. But since this isn't a long drawn out reading where you have to wait 20 minutes for each pile, unless we do it like that, yeah. If a pile resonates with you more than another pile, and just keep that in mind. So before we do the pick a card reading, it's 7 piles. Before we do the pick a card reading, I'm gonna do a mini reading. collectively. Once again, if anyone would like a live reading or a card, then you can click the description box below and you'll see the instructions. So the underlying theme of this is Emperor. This is Aries power. You are getting your shit together. You are establishing your king slash queendom. And on top of that, you are mastering your domain and sphere with which you are responsible for your space. This is the next level of power that will allow you to walk with authority because the emperor brings all this masculine power, whether you're a man or woman. So imagine having that type of authority in your career. The emperor employs people and is not employed. So even if you are employed, you own this position with a sense of superiority that you're responsible for everything you're doing. So you don't make excuses on the job. Even if you are an entry level worker making minimum wage, you work that shit like a boss. And even the boss is like, yo, come to my office because, like, I can't be paying you this little. You might be overqualified. Like, this is you mastering your own domain as well as your own being. Okay, I appreciate Spacebug saying that because Capricorn Aries is your soul. It's your fourth house. This is like the comfort of being yourself. So, no, that's because I have resting bitch face. Like, I have the Taurus rising and the Cap moon. I just came from a walk. So I normally turn on the Gemini, but like when I don't, this is my base form. People get shook. They're like, what happened to you? It's like, this is how I really am. This is my base form. All right. It is what it is. So other than that, you know what I'm saying? This is you in a position to own your shit in the most raw way I can say. This is you getting your shit together. And not in a sense that it wasn't together, but like you've leveled up. Like you're packing up a new version of yourself and you're getting that together. It's all coming in. This is really beautiful. So you're coming from total completion. You have just completed a very important lesson. A lot of this is Saturn leaving Aquarius, but it's not just you completing an important lesson. You have graduated the school of life. Can I be honest with you? Some of you are getting ready to enter godhood. And then others of you, like Aquarian Essence and Bree, are getting ready to be senior professors in the school of godhood, teaching young fledgling gods and goddesses. And this is a very amazing place to be because you're getting your shit together. And so we also have the lovers. Now that you are complete and whole, this is allowing you to engage in wholesomeness with others who are whole and have holes. And this is what will enable you to play with each other's holes and to have the choice to really engage with stuff passionate to you. The lover's card is a choice. So you're going to see the options your heart has, but really the dance of love, which I feel like for many of you is not necessarily just romantic. I think a lot of you with this lover's card, it's like you finally reached a place where you have more autonomy than ever. So it's like you can fall in love with life again. You can really just love doing everything you do. Anyway, we have this with Chariot, baby. Sorry for your ears. This is victory. So I'm so glad we did this to set off the pick a card reading. No matter what card pile you pick, this is a major milestone victory that I think might happen in the context of a union. Some of you are establishing power unions. Basically, TLDR Spark Notes. Now that you have completed the base nature of your superpower, you are connecting with another person who both of your superpowers, yin yang equal with the Tao equals God power or God energy, and you're coming through a victory. I'm telling you, this doesn't have to be even like romantic. Like this could be in the sense where both of you make a hit song because you're just so in tune with each other, and then you take it from there. This Chariot card is vroom vroom. You got your license with the Emperor, okay? Because the Emperor is going to take care of this success. This is your success. You're not just going to throw it away. Your mom or dad didn't give this to you, right? So like you're going to direct this willpower very powerfully. The Chariot coming in the future means you are about to slide in a huge victory. You are about to accomplish your most major success. And I think that's beautiful. Let's start this pick a card reading. So before we do, my spirit is telling me right now that it's very important for some of you to really be square on, are you entering godhood or are you teaching godhood? Like, are you, and sorry, I'm sure you some of you already know, but have you had synchronicities of you finally entering into the school of godhood, or are you gaining positions to teach in that school? Being conscious about it will really, anyway, this is the Demon Slayer deck. We're just doing one deck. The bottom card is the world, y'all. So this is about to get busy. Saturn is the referee. So when we do pick a card readings, the bottom card is like the referee. It's the underlying theme. This is saying whatever pile you pick, you're going to bring it to completion. Okay. Some of you are like TAs. You just recently graduated, so you're learning on the job. Like as you're learning higher level stuff, you're still teaching like younger students. Some of you are senior teachers. Some of you are like me. You're actually, learning the path of Godhood, right? But what's really key here is with the world, at whatever path you pick, you are actually bringing this to you're going to see this to the end. This isn't something that you're going to see this to its full success. This is the final card in the tarot. This is the 21st card. Okay, yeah. 22. So let's go. This is the end of the path of godhood completion, where you become god or goddess you. Okay. So the school of godhood has many divisions or departments. Some of you may study about architecture. Some of you may study about the wind, and you specialize in the air element, you become god of wind. Or you specialize in like other fields, right? You actually crystallize that title of god before your name, just like doctor. That's why, god is just a title. You know what I mean? Like it's just a title for lord or master. So like this is bringing to that level, this awakened version of you. And it's a real school. The elementary to college is literally real life. Um Actual schooling is a cheap imitation of it, but like the school of experience graduates you into the school of godhood. And this is what allows you to now tap into more occult facets, hidden facets of your psyche and consciousness. But I mean, architecture, architecture, not me butchering architecture. Oh God! All right, let's go. 6. I like that one. 7. All right, let's mix and match. Uh-oh. To be careful about that. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So I want to really break down the significance of this total completion. Okay. Everyone has entry level skills to like read tarot, right? But like imagine if you've mastered your skill to the point where now 10th house reputation, someone is you're in a real experience where people's opinions don't matter, and it's an actual conflict moment. And people are kind of freaking out and they're like, what can you even do? What can you even do? Like, this is a real moment. What, you're just gonna pull a card about it? And in your head, you're like, bitch, I already did. So all the experts in their field can't figure this out, but you pulled one tarot card and not only figured it out, but based on what you pulled, you were able to show all these other muggles, what the fuck's up. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. That's the type of controversial energy we're stepping into. Welcome to the Pluto Aquarius cycle. So it wasn't the card that did it. It wasn't any magic behind these tools that these people, disillusion. It was your mastery and skill. Anyway, we have the piles. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. This is pile 4. This is pile 5. This is pile 6. This is pile 7. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So let me know. Once again, this is timeless, and you will have access to the replay. All right. So let's see what we got. We're going to start with pile 1. All right. That's crazy, Cosmic Origins. I picked the same pile. I'm curious as fuck too. Pile 4 gang. Pile 4 gang. Let's see what we got. Okay. All right. So first we're going to start with pile 1. Normally I wouldn't even share what pile I chose, but synchronicity gang right there. I had to say it. All right, pile 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I got 3 piles. The first card we pull is going to signify the nature and flavor of the career path you chose. Remember, if another pile resonates with you, you could choose that. And I'll say that at the end. The first pile is going to show the flavor of the pile you chose. This is going to be the theme. Okay. The second card is going to be the gift that you are being gifted to accomplish this career path. And then the last card is going to be the outcome or the lesson. So without further ado, we have the fucking Emperor, number 1. This is very interesting because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And this is the first pile, and this is the first card. So I have a strong inkling that you guys, it's not so much that you're here to do something first. It's that whatever you do, you're going to be the first to do it in the way you did it. Even if you're doing something that everyone else has done before, you're going to set something off initially that you will become the patriarch for. Even if you are a woman watching this, you will be known as the father of this. Okay, because of the organization and structure that you build around the way of what you're doing. This is already so fucking powerful. Remember, the bottom card is the world. So with the world here, this is going to be what you're internationally and throughout the universe recognized for. And this is you're seeing through to your greatest accomplishment. So pile 1, it's not so much initiation. So it's not about doing something first. It's about fathering something, being the first to establish something, maybe in your family. Some of you could be the first insert of your family. Insert some badass shit of your family, because this pile is badass. I can already feel the energy brimming. It's not even that you're gonna do something. And that's why even if you're a woman, like the badass masculine nature of yourself that's gonna come through, and even have people of the opposite sex and be like, whoa, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you'll be more of a man. And for men, it doesn't mean that you'll be more manly, but this is just this disciplined, get shit done energy that just gets this in. I almost don't even want to leave this card because a lot of people are going to see you as a father figure. All right. And this is going to really put more personal power in your hands, than anything you've ever walked down. So some of you, this could just be as simple as being you and just kind of, holding up to that. So that's badass. We do have, of course, now the Temperance. Oh, this reading is hitting my soul right now just because of the message. The gift for this is Temperance, because for those of you who picked this father energy, right? You are becoming a law to your own self. And so this self rule has you with integrity follow your own rules. And temperance is the gift, is going to be the ability to keep this all in balance and to balance and create a creative lifestyle. The gift of alchemy is what will guide you down this conquering. Okay. I'm telling you, this is fire. Whoever picked pile one, you are the one. I hope you understand. Like, you are the one. Like, you came here to establish lifelong shit. People are going to be talking about you generations after, like, yeah, that's the one who founded all this. So it's going to be based on alchemic principles. You're going to be weaving stuff out your imagination, making it real. And this is based on how you like. The reason why temperance is cool is like people are going to wonder why some of you are like in your 80s, 90s and you're eating fast food or you're smoking cigarettes, and it's because of the moderation you keep your life with. So this is you not necessarily like living strictly. This is you practicing good management, because with the emperor, some of you may be having to manage entire corporations that run on you, and so you have to have the proper management so it frees up your lifestyle. Anyway, the lesson we have here and the outcome is the lovers. I can't make this up. So y'all are gonna have this union, soulmate union. This could be you just falling in love with life. This is being in love and being with your soulmate. So yeah, I like that. I love that. Oh, oh, Pile One, you got an amazing reading. Let me just be completely honest. This is very self-explanatory. This is with temperance. Many of you are balancing your lifestyle to create room for this love, whether it's a passion with a guitar or an actual person. So, yeah, chef's kiss. Most definitely. The temperance is going to polarize opposites and make for the most complementary of unions. So, yeah, I am very excited about that. And is there anything else I want to reflect? It's actually resonating so beautifully. Okay. Remember the first reading we pulled, right? And I'm going to speak at that at the end, but this already set off the tone. Okay. I'm very grateful. Vanilla ice cream. All right. Pile two. If you picked pile two, this is for you. I love you too. Thank you for honoring. Thank you for the honor of. Thank you for allowing me the honor of serving you all. All right, pile two. Let's see. And I'm please call in the angels. Please let's call in the good forces. Let's join in on this potty too. Okay. Okay. So we do have the Tower card. Mars. This could be an athletic field. You're bringing the thunder. Um People have such a bad view of the Tower card. I don't think many people know that as a career, this is badass. So, a Mars career like this is like a bounty hunter. This is like someone who has to knock down doors like a police officer. You're entering a career that's going to put you in front of dangerous experiences, but exhilarating experiences. You bring enlightenment. Your career is going to involve breaking people down or breaking things down, or knocking, I'm not going to say knocking things out of handle, but this is a very powerful card. This is now the ruler of Aries. But I feel like with this, there's a chaotic sense of this. No, I swear to God, like some of you, your career is to just tower moment the fuck out of people and things. And God is just going to be like, okay, thank you. Now go there and bring destruction. Or not even destruction. See, some of the destruction is going to be you just telling the truth. And these people can't handle the truth. So it's going to be a tower moment. This is enlightenment. I really, really, really want you guys to understand that some of you are walking towers. You are walking tower. Like just by being you, people have tower moments. You trigger enlightenment from people. You just kind of like tell someone off, put them, or you could say it in the kindest way, put them in their place. Some of you just give someone a compliment. Okay, no, for real. This is some Pluto Dom energy. Okay, this is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. You're the some of you can knock people into spirals of awakening or getting their life together or destruction. But like the vision that I have for you, Pile 2, is that God is literally like, okay, go to this building. And you don't even care why. You're like, oh, something's about to go down. And then sure enough, it goes down. And the coolest thing about this career is you will always be at the right place at the right time to see some shit get wrecked. And it's like that bulldozer breaking down that old bullshit. Pile 2, your career. And remember, this is tied to world card. So like this is something that will influence the whole world. You're here to like break down old paradigms. And then like, but I feel like people are gonna be so terrified of you. Like you're gonna have this reputation. Every time you come around, it's like, oh no, fuck, some shit gonna go down. And you sometimes you're not even trying to do that. It's just like every time you're there, something is getting struck. Something is getting struck. That someone getting this truth. Someone who was not ready to get this truth is getting this truth. Oh, you thought you ready for the truth? You still getting this truth, son. Oh, this is lit. This is lit. I am excited. Okay, so what gift? What gift are you walking this pile down with? Hey, let's get it. Oh, this just took this to a whole nother dimension. We just got Doctor Strange with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So remember what I told you before? I have a tower moment story. Remember that tower moment story? Do you guys want me to say it again? But whether I do or not, my intuition led me to see a tower moment. And it was a voice inside of me that I didn't know was going to happen. And this is your gift. Your intuition is going to guide you through this process. And the reason why that's very important is it kind of echoes a lot of what I was saying earlier, in that it's like God or your higher self, you know what I'm saying, will guide you. And let me give you this in a story. When I first moved to Vegas, I was in a studio apartment and I pulled a tarot card and I was like, I heard this voice within me. I heard my inner voice, and it was like, "Do you want to know about your power?" Because I pulled the tower card, and I heard his voice like, "Do you want to know about your power?" I was like, "Yeah," and it's like, "Okay, go to the gas station." Mind you, I'm not reacting like this, right? Like, I'm thinking this is all internal dialogue. This is just me, I'm just like, I felt that it was that, but like, I Gemini, I don't take it serious to be like, oh, I heard this voice. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just on my fucking tirades. You feel me? So I go to the gas station. I hear this voice, which is a part of me. I don't want to make it sound separate, but like, I hear the voice talking about, I hear my inner self talking about. Mind you, this was the same inner self years later that told me this is the last week you're going to work this pay daily psychic job you work. Because by the end of the week, you'll be working full time at your job. And I was like, I would like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be nice. Little did I know that was true. I never had to work a job versus. Anyway, when I first moved to Vegas, I just pulled up to the gas station, like right next to my apartment. I'm about to get out the car. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone, right? And I'm listening to music. I'm about to turn the car off. I visibly feel and hear, wait, just wait a bit. And like, I, first of all, I was about to leave. So like, in retrospect, me feeling that, I should have been like, okay, like I should have listened to it in a sense where it's like, oh wow, this is like really telling me to do this. I just treated it like a thought. Like, okay, yeah, I like this song I'm listening to right now. So yeah, I can listen. You know what I'm saying? Like totally clueless to what the fuck was happening. Okay. After like 3 minutes, right? Very high priestess. After 3 minutes, now I'm like, okay, now you can go in the store. Put the bitch in park, go in the store. As soon as I walk into the store, okay, the clerk is looking at me crazy. Like, and then like, what's up? It's like, did you just see what happened? I'm like, no, what just happened? As soon as you open that door, somebody grabbed the beer and ran the fuck out the store and did a beer run. I was like, oh, that's the tower. Got my shit and left. Got my water and left. Okay, so like that is just like a PG experience of what if you pick pile 2, you're going to be experiencing, except this is now a facet of your career where you're going to be doing hits. Not to say that I facilitated that. I feel like for me, that was me seeing what the tower card looks like. It's like I manifested the experience of that. Did I make the person do that? No, but my timing was on point to where I can see that. This is how my own subconscious operated my conscious mind. Yeah, I got that not smart water. It was alkaline water. But like, yeah, it directed my conscious so I can see that. And pile 2, you're intuitive as fuck. You're intuitive as fuck. Okay. So some of y'all gonna be doing hits. Some of you, your intuition is going to guide you through chaos and situations without you knowing beforehand what's going to happen. But look at the outcome, victory. Okay, pile 2, you're learning how to instinctually follow your intuition, because with the tower card, you can literally just get the hit to drop everything you're doing and fly to Costa Rica. Do you have Costa Rica money? Look in your bank account. What are you talking? How did go? Like it's pile 2 is gonna be lit, and you're going to be able to like steal home base. No, the outcome for you is just a victory. You're going across the finish line. Normally, guidance and the lesson of this is to, of course, not give into immediate gratification, but to just keep it moving. Don't rest on your laurels, but to just keep on reing up, keep on taking it forward, because that's what you're gonna do. And I love that because we have this lightning strike, and that I want to emphasize the gift through this is your intuition. Your intuition is going to be instinctually heightened very powerfully. So that because with the tower card, I feel like if you picked pile 2, you're meant to be in places that might be very chaotic too. Like if you were a bouncer or security where people bring guns in, you know what I'm saying? Like your intuition is going to guide you through these positions without having to know exactly what's happening. And you will gain victory every time. Just trust. Okay. Yes. So pile 1 was hitting, pile 2 was hitting. That is amazing. Pile 2 stepping into profound victory. Pile 1 is establishing love. Right. Because I feel like you get the most out of it when you focus on at least one. But see, some of you may literally be called to like 2 or more. And so, I don't want to necessarily stop you. You probably have more than one career, especially if you do this, but even if you don't. So, ow. Claim your power, y'all. All right, pile 3. Love it. I feel like with the chariot for pile 2, you're going to really see, you're going to push forward the ceiling and come into new success. So pile 3. Oh, God bless the person who timestamps this video. All right. The career path we're walking down is the strength card. Let's get it. Infinity gang. Pile 3 is the Super Saiyan gang. This is literally charging your passion. So if you pick pile 3, your career is what you fucking love. What brings excitement and passion to you? Because you got energy for it for days. Like, you're going to be known for inspiring the fuck out of people to really give their all to what they love. You are willing to put hours upon hours upon hours on your passion. So much so that if you quit your job, you would be able to sustain what you're doing really quick because you're that about it. But you can also keep your job part-time while you work this. It's just you're transcending the need for a job as an infinite. And this is definitely Isaiah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to the Life Path Threes too. Shout out to Billy Joe Ellis. Now, what's really, really, let's go Space Bug. You being psychic here. Okay, Tangerine, I think. But shout out to the Love Hashira. This is Leo. This is Strength. Is it your job or your joy? That is the, what are we gonna call it? The tagline for pile 3. Okay. Boom, boom, blue flame bombs. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it. Let's dance. Some of you, this could bring you in a dance, and you can inspire the whole world to dance. Get up off their ass and dance. Now shake it, shake it. Oh my God, you might actually create a new dance. But I think this is going to be the most fun and creative career path or pile. And you guys are more than anything definitely going to love what you do. For pile 1 and 2, for pile 1, it's definitely a responsibility. For pile 2, it's definitely a mission. It's definitely as fast as what they are. Pile 3, you're doing what the fuck you love, and you're enjoying doing it too. And I like that. I really like that. So the gift for you here is judgment. This is the gift of doing what you're meant to do. This is going to awaken a sense of alignment that's going to have you be profoundly clear, especially as the moon goes into Aquarius, like tomorrow. You're going to be profoundly clear exactly why everything in your life happened the way it was meant to happen for you to do what you're meant to do. It's not going to be a clue what you're meant to establish, okay? And your gift here is that you'll be able to awaken because you are so aligned with who and what you are. You're going to be able to awaken other people. I swear to God, like, you're going to be able to look at people and be like, you're not meant to do this. Like, you're meant to, you're so good at this and this, you're meant to do that. You're going to be able to define what other people are meant to do. They're going to look like you're like, I've never been able to tell anybody that my whole life. Like, I've always known that. And you're going to help awaken other people to what they're meant to do and to gifts that they have themselves. Shout out to Queen Janice. All right. Repping Archangel Gabriel. So, yeah, cold combo. That's a very cold combo. 1 and 3, it's like if you pick 1 and 3 and you are breaking through as a new artist, you're also signed to yourself and you're managing yourself too. So it gives you both of a background. But this is really, really beautiful because this is a profound awakening that's going to give so much more meaning to, of course, your path. Hey. Oh my God. Okay, so the outcome of this is death. You're doing it to death. This is a profound transformation that, because you are awakening, this is going to completely transform the world. So this is not just saying you're going to transform your life. The creative gift you're bringing to the world. Remember, the world was the underlying theme. This is going to transform the world. You're going to know what you contribute is going to completely change a facet of society. Okay. You're going to be unrecognizable and the world will be unrecognizable. You're eternal. Okay. I really love this. That's so beautiful. I feel like there's so much more to awakening and judgment that you're going to uncover. Like you're going to really uncover more and more and more and more and more. And that's why it's going to feed your creativity, because there's an infinity on that strength card in the regular tarot deck. So that just kind of adds so much more to the epicness of it. Is it just me, or have all these piles been hitting? Okay, like these piles have been pretty fire. I'm not even going to lie. All right. So a lot of Scorpio energy tonight. Let's move on to pile 4. All right. Pile 4 gang. Let's get it. So in a sense, because you're gonna live on through whatever it is you do. So pile 4. Okay. The career path you're walking down, we have is the wheel of fortune, the path of fate and destiny. When you show up, nothing is ever going to be the same. So you are glowing up. This is a path that will level you up constantly. The thing about this is that it takes a risk in order to win it big. And you are more than just a risk taker. This is you investing and putting, focus on things that will expand before other people know it expand. So if you pick pile 4, you're winning big. This is the wheel of fortune. You won the lottery. And I feel like what's interesting about this is people may not even know that you're sitting on a gold mine. I really like this with pile 4 because representing Jupiter, the only risk with this is when we're talking about fortune. Fortune can be a bitch. She can be a cruel, cold, heartless bitch. The wheel of fortune is just a change of fortune. When you're up, you could be down, and when you're down, you could be up. But this is your career path bolstered by the world. So what you're going to be are like those people who knock on people's door. Hey, we have a check for $5 million for you. So like whereas pile 2 enlightens people, pile 4, you bring people to the next level. This is very, very magical. So this might be one of the luckiest piles that we picked. All right. And you might currently be going through an evolution right now. Your gift is the mastery of the threads of fate. You can induce synchronicity and be intuitively attuned to what opportunities will allow you to maximize what you're doing. But the thing with the wheel of fortune is, whereas pile 1 is getting their shit together, pile 2 is bringing the thunder, pile 3 is doing what they love, pile 4, this is like feeling like you won the lottery. Like this is a legitimate expansion that you're moving forward with. And the gift that you're walking this path with is the devil. This is very, 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 very interesting. And this takes this reading to a whole nother level, because this isn't the outcome. Anyone who had this as an outcome or path would have to either walk down the path of this darkness or temptation, or would have to deal with this. But as a gift, this is your gift. So there's many different interpretations we're going to go with this. The devil card is like, if you were a detective and you knew someone who was in the streets, who knew all of the lords, the underworld lords, who are not snitching, but they can give you insight. This is this wherewithal. The devil card is the materialistic know-how and the understanding to discern who is evil or not. Does that make sense? This is not just a gift of discernment. This is also going to come with you overcoming all of your own shadow issues. The devil card as a gift is you becoming born again and renewed. And that's what facilitates this evolution, so that you will be able to spot those who are operating out of integrity. Mind you, this is the gift. So the gift with the devil, right, is not necessarily so much you selling your soul or anything like that. But the gift with the devil here is speaking more so to, on another deeper level, an octave of the lovers, which might be engaging with more taboo characters. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the stereotypical stuff like drug dealers and strippers and whatnot, but interfacing more in an underworld or darker side of life that is not so much giving you an edge, but I feel like this is an octave to the positive Jupiterian nature of the Wheel of Fortune, where you're expanding in the light, but you gain this understanding. Of course, Muzan Kibutsuji is the main antagonist of Demon Slayer. This is the big bad. So for this to come up with your gift is almost as if you've conquered the dark and you're making it your bitch. Now we do have as the outcome the Hierophant. So you are going to be teaching what it is you've learned. It's almost as if you're taking this evolution and expansion to study a darker part of life. But see, I feel like the devil doesn't have to apply to anything dark or evil as much as it is giving you a more unique perspective. And it is very much so a warning. You must make sure you don't become a devil. And that's the hugest thing because the devil card comes with, you know what I'm saying, temptation, the ability to get with your ego. But the gift for a lot of you with this Wheel of Fortune is you may come into a lot of material benefits. And because you have integrity, you're not going to let it corrupt you. You're going to know how to use it. And this is where we have this polarity with the Hierophant. The Hierophant, which is funny, this is actually a demon, but but in the context of the actual deck, you're going to teach about what you've learned. You're going to be known as someone who creates this organization or religion or higher knowledge so that you can feed the blueprint, so that you having this get new levels, new devils. And that's a major, like, I love that with the Hierophant. Like, you're going to be able to establish doctrine based on what it is you've accomplished through this career path. Now, pile 4, I feel like, is very dangerous. Pile 2 is dangerous in the sense where they're bringing the danger, but they have their intuition through this. Pile 4, some of you might have to go into a shady industry or deal with crooked characters. And so you'll know how to like deal with that. But I feel like the temptation here is you'll have so much influence over fate and other people's fate. Just like Linus was saying, if you go too far with this, fortune can take as easily everything that you gained. It's like, yeah, you can win millions of dollars in the lottery, but you can lose it just as fast. So the outcome with the Hierophant means that you'll have more than enough to show for it. And some of you may build a school, some of you may build an organization that's based on this. And all these piles are hitting, man. All these piles are hitting. This is wild. This is super wild. Um, the nice. Let's go to pile 5. Pile 5, we have the Fool card. Your career path has never been accomplished before. So chances are, if you pick pile 5, people think you are crazy as fuck for what you were wanting to do. People think you are delusional. Look at this fool. But you are perhaps the most genius out of all the piles because what you're getting ready to step into has never been accomplished before. And you have infinite potential. Okay, because this is literally, if you pick pile 5, you have a blank slate. You can make this path whatever it is you want, but the way you're going to accomplish has never been done. And the more open-minded you take this, the better. So I feel like pile 5 are my innovators. Like, you may even, after you accomplish this, do it again and create something new. So this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And I really do appreciate that, because I feel like I was clickbaited. I really do appreciate that, because you guys are here to really rejuvenate youth and even the old. You're here to remind people that, life is not just, is life full of surprises, but it is never too late to start fresh. And so for many of you, this may come off the heels of just not calling it quits, but ending something, or just completely hitting the reset button, or starting anew in a new field. I feel like for some of you, you're creating a new field. And in your lifetime, people might find you crazy for it, but the next few generations are like, this is the god of this. They created this. Okay. Ironically, it's kind of an octave of pile 1, who's gonna father something, but pile 0, this is you taking the path less traveled. Okay, this is literally being a rebel pioneer. All right. And so the gift that pile 5 has, ooh, let's go. Let's go. Superstar. You're a superstar. You're a fucking superstar. You're probably famous watching this. Hold on. Whether you've been in your career, some of you might have been established in your career, you're taking your career to a whole new direction. People think you're crazy. Like, why would you do this? They don't even know you about to pioneer some new shit. The gift that you have is that you are internationally, like, so fucking talented. You are so fucking talented. Like, you can bring inspiration and rejuvenation to anything. You have spiritual, supernatural gifts of healing, prophecy, clairvoyance. This is like pile 2 that has intuition, but on steroids. So this is the goddess Isis. This is like this at a goddess level. And I feel like pile 5 could be some, like, a new type of god, or creator, because I feel like you're here to literally bring in a new trend. What you're bringing in this world is going to be influential. You're going to see it through completion, and your gift are your many multifaceted spiritual gifts and talents. We literally got Uranus and Aquarius, the ruler. So this is alignment. And I really feel like pile 5, y'all are the ones who knew you were destined to do this. And the reason why this is important is, like, while I don't even feel like people are hating on you, I think people really want to understand, and they want to support what you're doing, but they don't fucking understand it. They're like, this is crazy. This is crazy. You want to fucking create a magic school where you teach people magic spells, and they don't know you got it. You just look at them like, oh, well, I guess you're just fucking, pile 5 got me. You see how pile got me inspired? That's what I feel. So pile 5 is like an unfocused, free version of pile 3, because pile 3 is focused in on their desires. Pile 5 is just life, is just like an adventure. Okay. So this is not an established career if you picked pile 5. That's why it's going to look crazy. Like, it's not something that you can register. LLC, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that's never been done before. It might not even look like a job. Okay, the star does not work a job. Like, she just inspires everywhere she goes. This is like Kaguya Otsutsuki that came from the stars, bearing gifts before she put everyone in an illusion. But we do have as the outcome the hangman. You're going to be crucified. All right. Right when you need people most, they're just going to turn on you. You're not even going to care. You're going to be like, Father, forgive them. These bitches don't know what the fuck they're doing. This is going to be you transforming the perspective of how to see a certain area, because you have sparked something new. So the outcome of this is not only an awakening and a transformation of your personality, but you might underestimate the potency of this. This is Neptune. Because it's coming with the star, this is going to allow you to surrender fully to life. And if you picked pile 5, you don't have to work a job. That's what I'm saying. Like, whoever picked pile 5, Hangman is just being able to surrender fully. And like, you just magically create through circumstance and your own power what's happening, but not because you're trying to make it happen. You're just living free. Whether you do this with a job or not, you guys are the adventurers. Like, life is going to force you to surrender in a way where if you try and get a job, you'll get fired. If you try and do stuff the right way, it's not going to work for you. Like, you might have tried to do the 9 to 5. You might have tried being an entrepreneur. It's not working for you. You're supposed to surrender. You're a fucking star. You have spiritual gifts. You don't need a fucking job. And if you're in a job, you're meant to inspire people in that job, a new, crazy, innovative way of working that position. Because there's nothing wrong with actually working jobs. It's whatever. Like, you could spread that mission as a free agent or working for somebody. So this is a very important message for 5. If nothing regular is working for you, you're not meant to be normal. As gifted as you are, you're not meant to be just a regular person. What are you doing? So I really love this. The Hangman as an outcome here is definitely allowing you not just to go with the flow, but to surrender completely to God and your higher self. The Hangman is Odin sacrificing himself to his God self so that he can now completely overcome his own limitations, which is an analogy of you transcending and awakening into your true self. But I feel like that's what you're going to cause the world to do. Okay, that's your gift that you're going to really give through the star with this. Are these paws here or are these paws here? Jesus. All right. So, pile 6. Oh my God. No. Okay. Mm. What career path are you walking down? I think we picked the best pile because the sun is always this is the MC. This is the protagonist. Okay. Okay. Pile 4 got the best demon slayer. All right, but pile 6 got the protagonist, the one who actually beat the enemy. Let's get it. Let's get it, dog. Pile 6, you're walking the path of fucking light. You are the MC. Son Goku picked pile 6. I can't fucking believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Son Goku picked the protagonist. What's up, my nigga? Goku saving our universe from evil space aliens. I see you, my nigga. Yep. The only astrologer who Goku tunes into, son. So we got the sun card. You are just a shining inspiration. You're literally here to just bring happiness. And whereas Pal 3 is living the life that they're passionate about, this is a passion that just comes with success in every day of your life, in every area of your life. The heart is life. Okay, this doesn't even have to be in a career path you're passionate about doing. You bring the shine. People are just happy to even be at the job because you're present. Oh, you're here today. Yes, I'm gonna have fun today. I hate every time you don't come to work. So even the boss is happy, like, oh shit, oh yeah, like you got that mojo. You're the golden child. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is fire. This is so fun. This vibe is so fun. You're just so pure. Like, and the sun does not apologize for shining. All right, Jen with the tagline again. You see how happy I am? I'm fucking beaming. I'm fucking beaming. This is lit. This is lit. Okay. And, you know, I like how Spacebug said 6 for the muggle job. You make that muggle job fun to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Like, people didn't even like going to that class, but you there. So they can't wait for that period because they know they're going to have some fun. So your career is literally based around you living a happy life. The sun is success, though. So, like, this is a promise of success that you're starting this off with. It's not like in a lead up to there. So the gift for this is the magician. God damn. You have a unique innate ability that you're going to use to let your light shine. For some of you, it's the ability to sing. For some of you, others of you, it's a specific skill. Okay, the gift is for you to use your talents to literally shine. This is amazing. This is ridiculous. Hey, yo, I can't believe I'm seeing this. Wow, I cannot make this up. Jesus. Lighten up 2023. Okay. So I can't emphasize alone with the magician. This is going to be a unique ability that no one else can do but you. This is an octave of pile 2 where they're going to be super intuitive. You are like an avatar. You can bend all the elements. So if we think about Goku, who was just a naturally talented, skilled martial artist, this is you being able to. It's like how the main character has their signature ability. Oh my God, you're an MC. If you pick pile 6, you're probably a Leo rising Leo or like a main character. You probably have like some kind of like plot power. You have the power of the plot on your side. And the gift is you are very ingenious and you know how to think your way out of situations. Okay, ultra instinct. Let's get it. No, thank you guys. Like I'm enjoying myself. Thank you. Like y'all summoned me to do this. So like this is amazing. Goku has unlimited potential. Remember, the magician has the infinity. So some of you, your gift is unlimited potential, unlimited energy, unlimited ability. Let's get it. So some of your gift is that you're a magician. Now the outcome and the lesson is justice. You're using this career of light to bring justice to others, and you're going to bring justice for all. If we want to think about the truest disher of justice, it's the sun, because every court proceeding and every justice happens under the sun. And it's like you're using your abilities to bring balance to this world. um, Pile 6, you guys are super strong. Everyone has strength in with these piles, but I feel like you're using your gifts to balance the light and the dark. Total motherfucking magi, like for real. This is really, really, really. If you pick pile 1, you're a superhero. You are literally a superhero. You are a superhero. I feel like pile 4 with the devil as a gift and the Hierophant might be more like an anti-hero, anti-villain type character. Pile 6 is a superhero. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're upholding the light and you know what I'm saying? Like there's no gray area here. It's very clear what you're bringing. Okay, it's very beautiful. It's very, very, very beautiful. And I think you're going to inspire everybody. Okay. Um Pile 6 is the power of friendship main character. This is the shonen MC with all the tropes and all that. Okay, so when people see you, justice is here. Like we're gonna get shit right. So pile 7. Shout out to you, Royal DX. Queen Royal. Okay. Queen Sequoia. I know the moon card about to be in here, so I like that dynamic between the sun and the moon. But if it's actually the actual career path, Oh, I might lose my mind. Anyway, I probably won't lose my mind, but the fire signs are being mega extra petty. I love it. Okay. What is the pile 7 career path? Y'all saw me shuffle this deck, y'all. Listen. Y'all saw me shuffle this deck. Y'all see me shuffle this deck. How come pile 6 got the sun and pile 7 got the moon? So pile 6 and 7, you might have a yin yang relationship with each other, whether platonically or romantically. But whereas pile 6 is walking the light, you are shadowing pile 6 and you're walking the path of darkness. This is the life of Doctor Strange. You know how like um Captain America, Tony Stark, they walk Captain Marvel, they walk the path of the sun. You're walking the path of the moon. You deal with the metaphysical threats before they can even hit the physical. So many people may not even ever understand what the fuck you're even ever doing in this lifetime. You literally could be exercising demons and spirits, and the way it's gonna look physically is like you're just talking to yourself, but you're actually throwing down and you're saving everyone's life there. They're like fucking weirdo. But like this me is going to have you become a master of the occult and a master of illusions. You're going to be able to discern between what's an illusion. If everyone in the room, if every pile got caught in genjutsu, everyone will have their unique gifts, but you'll be the first to know that it's an illusion. And then pile two's in high priestess will kick in. You know what I'm saying? The sun will, like, every pile will have their way, but like, this is my mystics, this is my psychics, these are my brujas. Okay, and I got it. Like, this is the path. Like, you're going to be called to this path. You're going to have, this is for people who know how to work with dreams. You're going to be called into this. All right. Like, there's no escaping this. Some of you might have been trying to run from this because it's like, it just may not fit where you're at. And it's called, you can't escape it. You're too gifted. So, like, yeah. But why did pile 6 get the light and pile 7 get the sun? If you pick pile 6 and 7, you're a yin yang apprentice or master. So you're bringing both the path of light and darkness together, which will make sense because of justice. But like, wow, it's not for the weak. So if you picked pile 7, you're going to walk the path of the underworld, where you're going to have to see and experience things that might be a nightmare to most people. But you were chosen because shit, this might be a walk in the park for you. You're going to have to deal with the unconscious horrors that materialize themselves in real life through psychological maladies and actual demons within people that you're going to have to actually deal with in this line of work. So the gift that we have here is the hermit. Ooh. All right. Pile 7 are some cold motherfuckers. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, pile 6 has that MC protagonist plot power. Pile 7, this is strictly based on your expertise. You don't have plot power. You are a fucking master. If you pick pile 7, you are a specialist. That's your Nen category. Like, you're so good at what you do, people need to outsource you. They're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this person is really good. So, like, your gift is something that you might have hyper focused on, or just the ability to really follow your own guidance, which is so important with the moon, where things are not as they seem. So, you being able to follow your own internal light is a gift. But if you pick pile 7, thank you. It's like you're the expert. You're the person who knows their shit. But this is so much expert, like, mastery on some Donnie Brasco shit that it enables you to master the darkness. Because the hermit and the moon, those are my life path birth numbers. They're octaves of each other, 9 and 18. And so our life path is to be misunderstood because we're the humanitarians. We're the ones who process the unconscious and occult nature of this wisdom that other people will never understand, and we use it to guide humanity. So, like, I feel like for pile 7, you'll have to deal with stuff that some people will never get unless they're initiated. This is the path you chose. And the outcome we have here is the Empress. Beauty and abundance. So this is going to really help you really cultivate unconditional love. This is also going to get you paid because you're going to be able to do things no one else can do or are highly in demand. But at this level, it's beyond the money for you. So this is really just this establishment of this foundation of abundance and flourishing everything you touch. Okay. And yeah. Yeah. Um what can I say, ladies and gentlemen? That was an epic pick a card reading. Let me just be honest with you. And if we bring this back to where we started with the world, this is you bringing this into this full sense of completion where you're able to come into the maximum level of success possible. Anyway, be very hyper discerning about the vague nuances between unsolicited opinions and people who offer their 2 cents as a psychological and manipulative passive aggressive way to deter you from what you want to achieve. They can't do shit to you, but they sure will try because they're inferior and insecure. So now you know how you're going to come into this success, and don't let anyone stop you. This will most definitely be available for replay. And yes, we did start off with Emperor. Pile 1 did start off with the Emperor. And of course, before that, we did start with this underlying theme, which is what we started the pick a card reading with, letting you know of this completion. Okay. And what's very key here is as you really take this into the new world, this is going to help you understand so much more how incredible you are. You might be inspired to watch this pick a card reading again later if you feel like there's a change. This is what this is here for. Okay. Once again, I do have my automatic 50% off discount, Megan McCurtry. Thank you very much for ordering a transit forecast. I look forward to speaking with you very shortly. That's going to be a banger. Christian Dixie, thank you very much. I see you would like a card for career breakthrough. And if any one of you would like a live reading and get some personal sauce, you know I got you. 1 card for 20, 2 for 30, 3 for 40. So if you click the description box below, you can join the queue. Other than that, I am very honored to serve each and every single one of you. And the Celestial King Wizard Christian Dixie, let's see what card that we have for you personally. We have the Tower card as an underlying theme. So this can come as an unexpected overnight success. You're not going to have any preparation before this hits. And what are we talking about? We are talking about the High Priestess. So this is literally, ironically, an octave of level 2, where your intuition is not just supercharging and guiding you towards enlightenment in spaces, but this is what will enable you to gain very relevant revelations moving forward that will confirm with even more synchronicities everything that you are preparing to step into the next level with and come into success with. So be willing to surrender. I feel like for you, the synchronicities are powerful, but maybe this will serve as a confirmation because you're already operating with so much knowledge. There's not really much more you need to know. So this reinforcement through this intuitive channel is, I think, going to play like a goddamn video game. I think it's going to make this so much more fun. And the Tower card is going to enable you to trust more your instincts through this process. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that is it. if no one else. Oh yeah, I always save the Demon Slayer deck for when it's time to throw down. Okay, I always keep this on deck. But if no one else would like a card, I'm outie. And I hope you really enjoy the rest of this harvest as we step into completion. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, House of Judea, I see you. No way. All right, I'm going to hold on. Peace, Lutrice. Hey, I love that. I love that. Sometimes you just got to do that. Banger after banger. Crystalline, thank you very much. Smash that like on your way out. Gods and goddesses. Ancient Rose, let's see what we got for you. It's a God video game. Yep, I love that. God Cube. Oh, all right. God Station. Okay. God Box. All right. Oh, I think David Banner has that already. Okay. So the message we have for you with the devil card is the underlying theme of overcoming materialistic ambition and ego. Whenever I pull the devil card, it's because you're about to be so fucking successful in a material way. It can tempt you, or you can gain temptations from people who kind of drag you outside of what you're doing. So it's kind of a low key indicator of success. And we do have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is you becoming a pope. So you're coming into so much authority doing what you're doing. There will be regular temptations. This is like being admired for the position you're holding, and you're a teacher, and some people want to sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or some people want to abuse your position because you're in a position to get away with it. So this is you just gaining this power by maintaining it and putting it in bay, gaining what's positive about this without falling into temptation. And that lets me know you're about to establish a very powerful organization. You're going to be seen as a leader and a guidance, okay? Because the wisdom that you have is sacred and one of a kind. So it's going to really be put in a position to facilitate that very, very, very magically, very, very, very powerfully. And Ancient Rose, does that resonate with you? What do you feel about that? Because I think that combination coming together like that once again is very uncanny and very, very, very interesting. Zenarta acting career. Let's get it. Okay. I'm so glad that resonates. And let's see what we got for your acting career. Okay, the underlying theme we have here is justice. So, what comes up really quickly is before you become a household name, how would you sign contracts with acting gigs you're doing if you knew you were already a household name? Because justice is coming on strong to make sure that you are being represented properly and fairly, and that you're not getting taken advantage of. There's really no warning of being taken advantage of as much as preparing so that doesn't even happen. So the underlying theme is to make sure your paperwork is right, and justice is going to guide you so that you are being treated fairly the whole time, as long as you are also, of course, right with your work. Now, we do have the moon card. The moon card is you being inspired. This is you as a Pisces. This is you bringing your divine inspiration to see through deception and illusions, but to also incorporate the creativity of your imagination and dreams into your acting. So you're bringing this dreamy, etheric presence, okay? And this is what you're coming into this with, all right? Now, What we also have with the present is the Hermit. This is literally like an octave of pile 3 here with the Empress. So I'm going to pull another 3 cards for you. Okay. But we do have the Hermit card, which is you specializing your own gifts. And the Hermit card is you not typecasting, it's you having specific special roles that only you can play. And this is what's going to bring you so much. I don't even want to say just Angela Bassett. This is what's going to bring you so much abundance with this. So you literally got pile 7. Okay. I'm going to draw another reading for you just because I don't like pulling the same cards. So let's see what else we got. But I feel like pile 7 really resonates with that. But it's not really just pile 7 for you. This is the order for you where I feel with your acting career, you definitely are going to shine best in roles that no one else can play. It's not like you're an extra, and it's not like you're just doing this role that anyone else can do. It's something that only you can act and only you can do. And that resonates so deeply for me because you have the imagination to pull it off. Now, we do have, once again, the devil card. So, yep, be very careful about getting taken advantage of because I feel like you're light in a very subliminal way. People are going to want to stifle, but if you don't allow that to happen, it won't happen. And that's by you not playing that game. We got the sun card, which is so amazing because we had the moon. So this is the other side of this, where you're coming into very powerful inspiration with this being followed by your skills. We literally just pulled pile 6 now, and then the justice card coming up again. So you literally got pile 6 and 7. The magician is echoing your own skills. When it comes to acting, you're such a talented actress. So it's like you want to be in a position where whatever it is you're putting your name on, it's something that shows how talented you are, which you didn't need me to tell you that, but I really hope this serves as like confirmation because I think you'll be able to get roles that etch themselves forward as, you know what I'm saying, memorable because you're someone that is so personalized. And the justice card being the outcome means you're not going to get taken advantage of with that devil card influence. Okay. So that's really, really amazing. We do have Andrea Garner, um, House of Judea. Please let me know if that second message also speaks to you too, because that was a really awesome reading. We literally got the synthesis of 6 and 7 for you, and the emphasis of that was in advance, not getting taken advantage of, because I think you're going to elevate the quality of what success you gain. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful, especially as a Pisces sun, because this eclipse is doing really well, and Aries is manifesting higher value. Andrea Summer, we have the magician. You have gifts. Listen, the underlying theme of this is for whatever you want to accomplish, and it's so powerful. For whatever you want to accomplish right now, whatever goal you have right now, you right now have all the tools, you have all the experience, and you have all the gifts you need to accomplish your goal right now. Not everyone has that. Not everyone has the personality, and not everyone necessarily has everything they need in the moment. Some people still need to develop skills. So sometimes we may lose sight of the fact that we have everything we need, especially if we think that our goal is too lofty. So the career that we have is the moon again. The moon card is coming through to help you navigate through the creative dimension of your imagination. This is like a 10th house Pisces Gemini rising axis. Your career is based on your imagination and your ability to bring to life the hidden, the occult. So this is going to bring you down the path of the mystic, of the psychic. But even if you are a director of an engineering firm, you're going to use unconventional tactics and an imaginary or imaginative approach that makes this more creative. And because you're bringing this magic edge to it with your unique skills and gifts, this is going to make this lit. Let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much again for investing in my skills and talents. And I hope you enjoyed these live readings. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Oh, no problem. I think that was a really good note to end this series on. And you guys stay blessed as always. And until next time.